Okay, basically the whole Mr. Ideal Nigeria thing started in 2011. I won Mr. Ideal Osun State. Then that was in 2011. Then I won Mr. Ideal Nigeria in 2012. So after the whole thing, I wanted to stay relevant. Even though, I mean, acting has always been there, the talent and everything. I've always had the passion, but I know it's not just about being a pageant king, a pageant winner. It's about staying relevant in the industry. And I was like, okay, fine. I can always try out acting. I mean, the talent is there. I've always done some stuff in church, school. How about let's take it up a notch. And Nollywood came. I went for my first audition then. I think it was tinsel audition. I wasn't picked. Yeah, I wasn't. I got to, I think, the second stage or third stage of the reading, but I wasn't picked for any of the roles. But afterwards, I think I got my first role in 2013 or 2014. Yeah, that was end of 2013 / beginning of 2014. That was when I got my first role and I appeared on TV. Basically, that's it. Acting is more challenging, lots of challenges. But I shouldn't even start. But basically, acting is more challenging, and again, I'm ready to face the challenges here. Lots of challenge. I'm going to be speaking for majority of young actors. Like, I'm not just speaking for myself right now. This is what I know we all face. As a young actor, as a rising actor, we face lots of challenges. Number one, how will I put it? Pay. I mean, yeah, let's start from pay. I mean, it's not all about money again, but I mean, it's not all about money, but again, this is what we do for a living. This is what most actors do. I mean, that's why it's a profession. So if it's a profession, you're meant to earn what, I mean, you're meant to earn something. You're meant to at least be able to live on what you're on your earnings. So if most of young actors, the pay is small. Like, not just me. I'm not speaking for me. I've been on some set where, yeah, fine, I get good pays and stuff, but lots of other people out there, the producers and directors, or producers basically, they just look at them. Oh, you never get fees, come here. They just want to use you till you die. So basically, pay is small, and I know the economy is, well, somehow, but again, some of these producers make the money. So if you're making the money, just pay the actor. Nobody's asking for millions, but again, pay the actor what he or she deserves. That's just what I'm saying about pay. So that's number one. Number two, I would say the fact that timing on set, this affects everybody though. I mean, we waste lots of time in Nollywood. I don't know why. I don't know. For some reason, something will just go wrong. And the funniest thing, you ask all the department, nobody knows what's going wrong. You just say that you're okay. They tell you come to set by 7 a.m., you get to set, and the next thing, you don't shoot till 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Why did you tell me to come 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. if I'm not going to shoot till afternoon or night? It doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't know. And if you ask them, nothing is just wrong. They're just on sets. Everybody's just working and working and working. Nobody knows what's going on. And to me, to a large extent, I think it's planning. Now, I've been on some good sets and they kept to time. And this set, one thing I noticed about them is they plan well. Like, everything is well planned. Every section, they have a head of department that you hold responsible when something goes wrong. So everybody is on their toes. They tell you 7 a.m., you're on set by 7:30, 8 o'clock. You finish your scenes and you go. But most sets, just timing is just all wrong. And so many, number three, they bring your costume-ish. I feel if you're shooting, just, especially if your character is if your character is the lead or the supporting lead, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't have costumes ready for your actors. Really, especially when you're shooting a series. If I'm shooting a series, let's say about 50-something episodes, and are you telling me that I should now go get 50-something clothes ready for you, costumes, outfits, 50-something, and I'm shooting the 50-something episodes, probably more than 50-something outfits. So I don't see, if you're, at least for your lead and your supporting, I think producers should just make that available as well. Don't make me repeat clothes on different sets. It doesn't But again, the challenges I face every sector. So I believe these are some of the challenges in Nollywood. And again, lots of challenges. I don't know. I feel. I mean, let's just stop there so that we go too deep and start shaking some tables. But basically, let's just do pay, timing, and costumes right now. There are lots of other challenges. I feel PMs and producers and directors, they should respect actors as well. Actors, I mean, respect is reciprocal. Because I'm not a big star yet, doesn't mean I don't deserve respect. Doesn't mean I should come to your set and you treat me anyhow. I mean, I'm not asking you to come and prostrate for me, but just simple. There's this cordial respect thing that's just cool, mutual thing, and just cool. So many other things, welfare. Let me stop there. I don't know. I've gotten some weird. I mean, you've got nude. People just send you nudes for no reason. And I'm like, I didn't even ask you for nudes. So someone just sent you. There's this particular person that just started entering my DM nowadays. All she does is just, I don't know, she's from outside the country. All she does is just send me porn almost every week, and I'm like, what's and I'm like, I blocked her one or twice. Then she goes with another account, I think, and she keeps on sending. I'm like, okay, just keep on sending your feed. So basically, I've got some, and you've got definitely people always begging, and I'm like, yeah, I think Uti posted something on his page recently, and I totally concur with that. See, forget all this one where everybody they show for TV, say maybe you're fine or you have everything all together. People have their problems as well. You don't have to force your own life on people because you have problems. And I'm not saying I don't give. I give when I'm willing and I have it. But again, I have my problems as well. Every other entertainer, not everything is going rosy for everybody. Even if things are going rosy, but people just have their problems. So there was one time this person just, I think she was in my DM, I was talking about money, and I just had to give it to her. Of course, she sent me like a couple of DMs. It was so much, I checked, and I was, okay, let me just tell this person straight up. I'm so sorry, I can help you, just maybe your help is not with me, it's somebody else. And the next thing she started dropping more or less insults, and I'm like, why are you insulting me because I said I can't help? I have my problems. I have family problems. I've got house rents. I have bills. I want to aspire. I want to get more things. I want to buy an airplane and an elephant. And I need money to buy elephants. Basically, just kidding. But again, people have their problems, and I just feel nobody should be insulting anybody if they can't help you. So basically, but I've got some really weird stuff in my DM going on every day. Will always remain my very first day on set, which I have forgotten the title of that movie right now. I have not even seen the movie. And no, my second. Okay, no, my first wasn't my second. I've seen my second. My first, I had just like 3 lines, and I was sweating. You had to see me. I was missing. They were taking this like take 15, take 16 just for 3 lines, and 3 lines, and you're sweating and you're stammering, and you can't even look at your actor in the eye. And I'm like, gosh, am I sure this? I think that was the first and only time I doubted myself. Like, am I sure this is what I want to do with my life? Maybe I should just go back to school and refocus, refocus on my education and get out, graduate with first class, like the dream in those days. But basically, I got home and I need to rethink. I need to get the courage and the boldness. But it still remains the most embarrassing moment of my life till today on set. It's really messed up. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm working on a couple of projects. I mean, yeah, we're on one of the sets right now actually. It's called My Workers, produced by Mr. Aliu, Pendulum Talk Productions, and directed by Patrick Omoregbe. I hope I got the surname right. I think it's Omoregbe, Mr. Patrick, basically, that's the director. So it's a fun production. We're shooting for 3 weeks plus, basically that. It's a series. It's basically about an advertising firm, and I'm one of the workers. I'm playing Francis Okaro on the set. So, and after that, I'm working on something with one of my very good friends. His name is Kaka Benson. He wrote this awesome script. very awesome script, and we're having some great actors on it as well, hopefully. And we're starting that. It's a feature film, and after that we have some couple of things as well boiling. I have something of my own as well. Hopefully this year, I'm working with one of the best directors in Nigeria, I would say currently. I mentioned his name earlier, but because we've not signed contract and anything, I don't want to put anybody on TV. We never signed contract, but basically, hopefully, we're working on this together, and it's going to be awesome. Hopefully, it's something that should change things around. I've worked on some stuff this year as well. They're coming out. I've worked on my what's the title? How's it? Moms at War, produced by, directed by Alvin Abayomi, where Funke Akindele played my mom. Yeah, awesome woman. And I've worked on some great productions this year. They're all coming out later in the year, so good stuff.